It's a beautiful day, and the prerequisite for even starting the day is getting this walk in to wake the body up, wake the brain up. And I strongly recommend that you are listening to something positive, listening to something impactful to 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 make a synergy. You're walking 10 to 15 minutes to wake the body, to wake the brain up. If you want to put on a weighted vest, like what I do, a 35-pound weighted vest, that's great. If you want to jog 10 to 15 minutes, you could do that. But that's a prerequisite. Like the day has not started. You are not owning the day until you invest in yourself first thing in the morning. So this is the initial investment. This is the prerequisite for starting the day off right. Is you listen to something positive, something impactful, something that's synergistic to your goals. Okay, I mentioned before that one of my most loyal and supportive IG followers, like I kept seeing her on there, providing positivity, providing support. I'm like, I need to stay in touch with this woman. And I could tell, and she told me, like, I assisted to spark change in her life. Like, she fell off for a while, and that I was there to help provide inspiration for her to get back on track. And people come in your life for a reason, and I don't know, that just caught my attention, and now we're working together. So I'm happy about that. I'm looking at the goal list we have for her, and it will vary subtly or vastly from individual to individual based on their fitness level, what they got going on, what kind of challenges and stresses they have in their life. So I already listened to like a 30-minute video of positivity. It depends from day to day. What I feel like I need to work on, and like that's the beautiful thing about YouTube, is like there is so much content to cover so many areas. I mean, you could be like an audiobook can catch you, and you just chip at that, maybe during the walk, during your drive to work. And this is the time for you. This is the time investment for yourself to become proficient at what it is you're striving towards in life, or to start finding yourself. So let me go over these goals. The Southern Sweetheart, okay, that's gonna be her call sign, the Southern Sweetheart. Water, she needs to up her water and see how she feels about a gallon. Just try to drink as close to a gallon as possible. Like I try to make it as easy as possible, because we could say like a water intake app. I don't mess with apps too much. My philosophy may change in the future, but for the time being, is the phone is full of distractions, and it kind of distracts you from reality. So I'm not the biggest advocate for apps, unless you get one of these dope ass unlimited phone plans, and you buy multiple lines, and one of those lines is specific to your peace and happiness. You don't tell anybody about this phone line. As far as as far as everybody else knows, like you just have one phone line, but this other phone line, you use it for data, you use it for self-growth. It's specific to self-growth. Maybe you only tell me that phone line, and that's you could say that's your self-growth line. Other motherfuckers don't have access, they don't know about it. Okay? And in that sense, I'd be cool with the apps because it's very specific. It's very specific to your self-growth. You compartmentalize things. Okay, so water, supplements, so chelated magnesium, sodium, potassium. Okay, the minimum requirements: sodium 6 to 7 grams per day, male or female. Potassium 4.7 grams a day, male or female. Chelated magnesium, it's gonna be dependent on like the stresses you have in the day, you know, the caffeine, you know, the fuel that helps you to put that switch on, and like your stressors and challenges. It's gonna vary. You supplement with magnesium throughout the day, anywhere from 1 to 7 grams. I think I'm maybe put up my wish list on Amazon to help provide some very affordable forms of chelated magnesium, and you're gonna have to probably get a weight scale sometimes to measure out these valuable supplement powders, because like if you buy them in capsule form, they're gonna add up, but like the cheapest way is in powder form. But unfortunately they don't have always the measurements on the bag, so you have to figure that out yourself. So like what I'll do is I don't put like the powder on the scale. Like I'll put maybe like a lid from a supplement powder or a capsule supplement, like my vitamin C capsules. I'll put that lid on the weighted scale and then put that powder in, or weigh that lid, knock that out of the way, and then put the powder in that lid. So yeah, her supplements. And okay, here's like a random tip, but it happens to people. It happened to me. When you take on too much stress or prolonged stress, you know, for too long, stress your adrenals. You overwork your adrenals, and you notice you have day fatigue, some significant day fatigue. And if like your lifestyle, your priorities, your responsibilities, if they require you to, you know, be an early riser, you know, to wake up in the morning, go to bed at night, and you feel like shit, I don't know how long it's been going on for you. You may be used to it now. You're just used to feeling like shit. But if it's like something relatively new, either way, Pantethine and like I think Metagenic still has a Licorice Plus product. It's, you know, that's kind of pricey, but it's fucking worth it. The Licorice Plus by Metagenics and Pantethine, not pantothenic acid. Pantethine, Jarl Formulas has a pretty good formula, relatively cheap. You're gonna take Licorice Plus 1 to 2 tabs first thing in the morning, empty stomach, and 1 to 2 tabs like around lunchtime, but you know, not before 12:30 or earlier. And then you're gonna take Pantethine. Jesus Christ, I know I probably got some liquid mucus coming out. Yeah, my body's good at detoxing, you could say. So you're gonna take the Pantethine and Licorice Plus to stabilize your energy levels. Licorice Plus is gonna help to put the cortisol back in the morning, because that could be what's happening is you have high cortisol at night and low cortisol in the morning. It should be the opposite. And you also may have to change up your habits. You may be following unhealthy habits, which has led to your cortisol being at night. And if you have kids, you may have to like restructure a lot of things. Like, hey, and it may take some creative thinking, like, because your kids may not be receptive to this new structure, but the bottom line is you need to get your sleep, they need to get their sleep. I mean, they're kids, they have tons of energy all day, but let's channel that. Let's structure them for success later on in life, and just overall health, overall improvement of health is, you go to bed earlier so you get up earlier, and reduce cortisol, reduce stress at night. Save that cortisol for the morning so you're up in the morning and you're fucking going hard. So, the supplements, the basic essentials: sodium, potassium, chelated magnesium. Getting in shape. I'm a firm believer in weight training. So when combine that with cardio, she needs to get back in shape. The weightlifting routine is gonna vary. Some people like a lot of variety. Some people feel more secure in consistency. Like, I'm gonna do this exercise, I'm gonna attack this muscle group this day. Some people like to be a bit more spontaneous. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out what works best for you. Gaining the endurance, I like doing intervals. So, and life can be busy. Just like yesterday, I got out of my office, and that's where I started my cardio session. Okay, I would do 1 minute walking briskly, 15-minute run, jog, and then I just kept doing that for like 22 minutes. I walk for a minute. I have my stopwatch. I walk for a minute and I jog for 15 seconds, and I kept doing that for 22 minutes around whatever area I'm around. I do that, and being more cognizant. Is cognizant the right word? Yeah, being more aware of your food options, eating real food. And if you're losing weight, typically you're gonna fall into the 85% category, where in order to lose, well, how should I put this? Lose inefficient weight, body fat. Jesus Christ. If you need to lose inefficient weight that is not lean muscle, then we need to narrow down your food choices. We need you to be more consistent with your physical exertion, and strongly recommend some weight training with that. Real food, among other things. And yes, lower carbs. With a lot of women, I've been seeing the underconsumption of protein and the overconsumption of carbohydrates. 1 meal a day may be more suitable for men, from what I've seen. Women, if possible, I would like to see more animal protein, more protein in general. So you don't really care about the portion size. I don't really care, especially if you're getting after it. You're hitting those weight training sessions. You're consistent with the cardio. I want you to have at it with that fucking animal protein, whether it be boneless chicken thighs, some lean pieces of meat. Oh, and if you got wild meat, invite me over. We're gonna make some chili. Load up on that healthy animal protein. Some, tilapia, some wild caught salmon. Load up on it. I don't care how many bowls. Okay? So maybe you fast, or maybe fasting might not be for you, but if you do fast, I would shoot for 18 hours, 17 hours, and then you finish it off with some animal protein and some raw nuts, whether it be raw cashews, raw almonds, raw walnuts. There's pumpkin seeds. I'm gonna put together my wish list on Amazon of some of my favorites, and then you know you get satiated. Okay, you don't gorge yourself where you feel like shit. And if you're okay with protein shakes, because I think this is part of the fasting, the effectiveness of fasting is, you know, it's a great way to burn fat, but also I want you to recover. So that's when, even more recently in life, I've been more of an advocate for the protein shakes, is to get that protein, especially for women, because they're underconsumed. So hopefully you don't have an allergen to whey. Get the whey protein isolate from NutriCost. I make big shakes. I make like 90-gram shakes. You know, that would be my recommendation, is actually you have a protein shake finishing your fast, and you have a high quality fish oil or some coconut oil with that protein shake to make the digestive process a bit more natural. You take it with it to slow down that digestion process. You know, there's different schools of thought on that, but I think the bottom line is we don't want that that rapid absorption. We don't want to do that too much where it becomes problematic for your body. Okay, we want to make it a bit more natural. And 1 tablet of high quality fish oil or coconut oil, it's not going to be so much finishing a fast. So ladies, if maybe hemp protein, I would say shoot me a picture of the ingredients to make sure, I want to make sure there's not too much bullshit in there. Show me a picture of the ingredients. NutriCost whey protein isolate, that's one of my go-tos. What do I got today? I got like some type of caramel flavor. They got strawberry, they got mocha, I think they got mint chocolate, vanilla. So I've been fucking with NutriCost whey protein isolate. So what I do is I have a shake finishing my fast, and then I have that animal protein. So yeah, getting that protein in, making those goals, putting them on paper so I can hold you accountable, so we can work as a team to get you to those goals, to live a fulfilling life, you know, of positivity, of growth, progression. So just finished my walk. Let's see, it's 18.5 minutes. Gotta go. I made that initial investment on myself. I want you to do the same. The world is a better place with cooler motherfuckers who are focused on progression and growth. Don't wait. Be great. Peace out, baby. I gotta wipe my fucking nose, as you can see.